Have you noticed how easy it is to look successful today? A nice apartment, a new car, good clothes, weekend trips. From the outside, everything seems fine, sometimes impressive. And yet, behind many of those lives, the numbers quietly don't work. Let's walk through a familiar situation in the US or Europe. Imagine someone in their late 20s or early 30s. They earn the kind of salary that sounds solid when mentioned out loud, say $70,000 a year in the US or $55,000 in Western Europe. After taxes, that's roughly $4,000 a month, sometimes less. Rent for a modern one-bedroom in a decent city area is around $1,600. Add utilities, internet, phone, now you're near $1,900. A car payment or lease is $450. Insurance and fuel add another $200. Student loans take $300. Credit cards from travel, gadgets, and everyday spending take $250. Before food, before savings, before anything unexpected, more than $3,000 is already gone. On paper, this person looks successful. In reality, they have about $900 left to run an entire life. Groceries, social plans, clothes, gifts, subscriptions, emergencies, and quietly, pressure fills the gap. This is where the system nudges people in a dangerous direction, because society doesn't reward wealth, it rewards visible consumption. Nobody sees your net worth, they see your car, your location, your lifestyle pace. So people optimize for what's visible, a slightly nicer apartment than necessary, a car that signals progress, eating out not because it's special, but because everyone else is doing it. None of these decisions feel irresponsible on their own. That's what makes this trap effective. Let's look at the math underneath. That $450 car payment? Over 5 years, that's $27,000. Add insurance, interest, and depreciation, and the real cost crosses $35,000. If that same amount were invested gradually, earning a modest 7% annually, over 30 years, it grows to well over $150,000. This isn't about being extreme, it's about understanding trade-offs that are hidden by monthly payments. The psychological reason this happens is simple. Humans are social creatures. We measure safety and status relative to people around us, not spreadsheets. When everyone upgrades their lifestyle after a raise, staying still feels like falling behind. So people don't ask, "Can I afford this?" They ask, "Is this normal for someone like me?" The problem is that normal today often means leveraged, stressed, and dependent on the next paycheck. Ignore this pattern long enough and something subtle happens. Your income rises, but your freedom doesn't. Your lifestyle becomes expensive to maintain, fragile to disruptions. Job loss feels catastrophic. Opportunities become risks instead of options. This is how people with good salaries stay financially stuck for decades. Now contrast this with how financially intelligent people think. They don't try to look poor. They just don't try to look impressive. They see money as stored time and flexibility, not identity. They ask how much a decision costs in years, not months. When they earn more, they don't immediately expand their life. They first expand their margin. More breathing room, more optionality, less urgency to please, prove, or perform. Wealth, in this sense, is quiet. It's the ability to say no without panic, to wait, to make decisions slowly. You usually can't spot it from the outside, and that's the point. Looking successful is expensive. Being wealthy is efficient. One demands constant upkeep. The other compounds quietly in the background. If there's one takeaway here, it's not to cut everything or live small. It's to notice which parts of your spending are about comfort and which parts are about signaling. That awareness alone changes how you move through money. If this kind of calm, realistic breakdown helps you think more clearly about finances, you can subscribe for more.